guys, this is Carrie with Fullerton Professional Organizing, and today I'm talking to you about Lisa Trigsted. She used to have a website called Neat Freak McKinney, and now I think it's just Neat Freak, and she dropped the McKinney, but I will leave information about her also in the description, as I always do, and any Instagram, websites, videos, anything about her I will leave. Now I had the opportunity to email her once to ask some questions, just to help me decide whether or not I wanted to become a professional organizer. And as you know, I am now a professional organizer, so that conversation went well. But that was something that she also did the last time, a couple of years ago, when I talked to her, is that you could pay a fee, because she used to do it, help people for free, but then it got to where she had so many people asking her for advice that she had to slow it down a little bit, and she started charging for coaching. And so that is how a little bit about her, but she's rebranded her stuff, and like I said, I'll leave that information. But what she does when she goes into a home, and this is what I do as well, so this is a confirmation, because I hadn't talked to her or read any of her stuff since I became a professional organizer. So what I read about her was kind of a confirmation of what I have been doing. She says she goes in and they talk about what is working, what is organized, and what organization is working in their home, and what is not working, and tries to determine why. Okay. Then she creates a system so that when she does get it organized, that they can keep it organized and they can reset it and maintain it. Now, it's not always going to stay nice and tidy, but if it's organized and there's a system, it'll be easier to reset and to retidy. So she creates a system to maintain the organization. When the bins, if she organizes all the pasta in a bin, that bin is for the pasta, and you're not going to overflow that bin with pasta. You're going to use the pasta that's in that bin before you add more pasta to that bin. And that's what keeps your pantry from overflowing with all that stuff. If everything has a place and everything has a bin, if that bin is getting empty, then you repurchase. But you don't repurchase until those bins are emptier. That way it always stays fairly neat. Okay. So when the bins for the pasta is full, do not buy more pasta. And then she also creates drop zones, which is hard for families. This needs a weekly reset on Sundays or possibly daily. All like things should stay together and labeled, such as if you have a drawer of batteries, all your batteries should be in there. There shouldn't be batteries in this room and this room and this room. All batteries are kept together. The only thing I feel a little bit differently on is cleaning products. I want my cleaning products for the kitchen. In the kitchen, I want extra cleaning products in the bathroom for the bathroom, because I don't want to have to carry those products from room to room. So I have even a Swiffer in each room that has a floor, except for the dining room, and a broom. Well, the Swiffer works as a also as a broom, and I have all of those cleaning products in every room that I use them. The bathroom and the kitchen are so close together that mop, that Swiffer is used for both. And then the back bathroom has its own cleaning products in Swiffer. So that is what keeps me motivated, because nobody wants to go, oh man, I got to clean the bathroom, so I got to go get the cleaning products out of the garage, or I got to go get them in the other bathroom. I have cleaning products. Same with laundry. I have stain remover in each person's closet. Now it's just my husband and I, but he has his own stain remover. I have my own, so as soon as we take off an item, if we see it has a stain, we can spray it immediately. So those are just extra tips I'm adding in as a professional organizer. And she teaches people to just edit constantly. Have that donation basket in every closet, so when you've put something on and you see that it doesn't fit, or you don't like it, or you know you're not going to wear it again, it goes straight into the donation box immediately, instead of being hung up for when you do the once a year closet clean out. This just keeps it flowing. And our garages also need a weekly reset. She says what she finds helpful for some that are in, if you are the type that over purchase, put yourself on a freeze for a year or half a year, or get yourself out of the habit of always buying something on impulse. If you do break that freeze, make sure if you purchase something that you know where you're going to put it and what you're going to get rid of to make room for that. One in, one out. Okay, now here is a little review of some of her ideas and maybe some additional information. But Lisa Trigsted shares tips and tricks on how to maintain our organized spaces so we don't fall back into chaos and overwhelm again. By putting systems in place and keeping them intact, you make it so much easier to maintain the space. A system is something as simple as a zone in your pantry for baking. Your baking only goes in that spot. Now, Lisa says if it's something that's important to you, then you're going to do it. When you get to that place where you say, I don't want to live like this anymore, you're going to get it done. That's your why. One way to put a system in place is keeping like with like in a labeled basket or bin. Once you get a space organized by regularly biting off little chunks, you're not going to get back to that place of being completely overwhelmed, because you're going to keep it up little by little. When you feel things are getting out of control, try doing a major reset and implementing a shopping freeze. We talked about that. Your bin becomes your boundary for your system. We talked about that with the pasta. Once it is full, do not add any more to it until the items are used or removed. Do a weekly reset for your drop zones, such as the door everyone comes in through, that mud room we talked about earlier this week. This can be Sunday night, resetting the kids' backpacks for the new week. Keep a donation basket in your closet. We talked about that. So you can keep your clothes edited to only things you love, use, and wear. Have a family meeting to let them know what you need from them to do to maintain your organizing systems. If you don't teach the whole family how to do it, and we've talked about that in other podcasts, you teach them, you do it with them, then you have them do it and you inspect it. And you keep doing that until they learn how to do it on their own. Keep your car clean and organized by developing the habit of cleaning it out as soon as you pull into the garage. Now, I have that habit. My husband has his own car, and his habits are not quite that way, but he does do a deep clean every so often. Me, I pretty much, if I use something or drink something, that is the item I take out with me when I grab my purse. And all the things that I need to bring in the house, I also take out the trash, put it in the trash can before I come into the home. So I pretty much take everything in the house with me that I put in there. Now, I will say, and she said the same thing, my organizing stuff, I do have some items that stay in my van that I think I'm going to try to organize a little bit better. But my van does have stuff in there that I use for organizing that I don't have quite in there the way I want it to look. Right now, when I look at it, it looks kind of junky and it's organized, but it doesn't look as pretty as I would like it. So I will work on that a little more in my van. And, because I have, little bins and baskets in there that I use. And they're all stacked up in there, in the back. So I don't have a real pretty way to do that just yet. So we'll figure that out. But stick to the one in, one out rule to keep your space under control. All right, those are all good advice. And she's a professional organizer in the Houston area. It used to be McKinney, so I'm not sure if she's still in McKinney or not. But that is it for this section of the podcast, and I will talk to you and see you tomorrow.